Hello everyone! We've decided to record a series of videos dedicated to the popular questions about company registration in Vietnam. Let's start! How much does it cost to register a company in Vietnam and what factors influence the price? Registering an Ltd company with a standard charter and one or two types of business activities costs up to $2,000. Branches and representative offices starts from $800. The price depends on the area, the legal structure, the number of business activities, and of course the pricing policy of the consulting firm you approach. For instance, in Ho Chi Minh City, the prices for registration a company with comparable parameters can reach from $6,000 to $10,000, and this is an offer from local companies. The highest price we encountered in our marketing analysis was $17,000. Therefore, comparative market analysis is recommended before agreement finalization. How long does it take to register a company in Vietnam? 1 month, including 1 week for obtaining an enterprise registration certificate and 3 weeks for obtaining an investment registration certificate for a foreign investor. What is an investment registration certificate in Vietnam? Every foreigner who wants to establish a company in Vietnam must obtain an investment permit or investment registration certificate. This permit issued by a local Department of Planning and Investments and allows you to pay the charter capital of the Vietnamese company within 90 days, after which you become the owner. If you are applying as an individual, you will need to provide a copy of your passport, application for implementation of investment project, financial statements, bank statement to show that you have sufficient capital to fund operations, and if you are applying as a legal entity, you must provide the same documents plus a company registration certificate. Can a company be registered in Vietnam remotely? Yes. For this, you will need a local representative to sign and submit documents on your behalf and present of your passport copy. The registration timeline doesn't increase in this case. What are the methods of company registration in Vietnam? There are two primary methods. The first involves direct registration for a foreign investor, where you first prepare an investment project, obtain an investment permit, and then register a company. The second method starts with registering the company under the local nominee, who can also act as a director, then obtaining investment permit, according which you become owner of the company. The second option is quicker, requires fewer documents, but involves a local citizen. What is the minimum charter capital allows for a Vietnamese company? Generally, there is no minimum capital requirement, but at least $10,000 is recommended. Certain sectors like real estate demand high capital, such as a minimum of 20 billion Vietnamese dong. Since regulations frequently change, consultation with a local planning department is advised. How can a foreign investor pay the charter capital of a company in Vietnam? To pay the charter capital, a company must open a direct investment capital account. The charter capital is transferred to this account and then to the company's current account. The purpose of this direct investment account is to statistically monitor the inflow of foreign investments into the country. Payment of charter capital must be made through a bank transfer, not in cash. It can be paid either from investor's personal account in Vietnam or from their personal account outside Vietnam through a SWIFT transfer. Can a foreign investor own 100% of a company in Vietnam? Both individuals and legal entities can act as foreign investors, and yes, they can own 100% of company, depending on the types of business activities stated in the registration certificate. Can you obtain a residence permit in Vietnam if you own a company there? Yes, you can. Ownership of a company with a charter capital of at least $130,000 qualifies you for 3-year residence card, requiring only passport and proof of capital payment. For smaller capital amounts, for example $10,000, you can obtain a TRC for 2 years by officially working in your company. You will need a passport, an educational certificate, a criminal record check, work experience proof, and medical examination. If your capital is still $10,000, but you lack the documents for employment, you can obtain an investor visa. Investor visa valid from 6 to 12 months, depending on the size of your charter capital and the area where you obtain such a visa. Both TRC and investor visa are extendable. For more information about doing business in Vietnam, we'll be in the next videos. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you in our next episode.